What's up, you guys? It's Beloved, and I am here with the Don and Shawnee, and this is Three Takes. So, you guys, it's been a minute since we've been on air. We all got personal lives, personal issues going on, so it feels good to be back. So, of course, my question is, how we feeling today? How we feeling, Don?
Feeling joyful.
Oh, that's new.
Okay. Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore thee.
Okay, live on before thee.
But that's pretty much it. You feel me? Smooth as always.
Like peanut butter. Okay. What about you, Shawnee?
Uh, uh make me want to up mine because joyful sounded so great.
Yeah, I like.
So what what am I? I am uh optimistic.
Okay. We using different words today.
Yeah, I'm weak. It's just my day has been filled with a lot of like optimism about
I like that. I'm gonna be honest.
things.
I need to get some of what y'all have because my day has been crazy. So I need some of that joy and some of that optimism. Because I definitely did not have a superb day today. So, but I'm glad I'm with you guys because now it's
You got
it.
to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. Which ties us into our topic about drawing the line. What draws the line in friendships? So when I think of that title, I'm thinking of not having boundaries or what boundaries should be crossed or what should not be crossed or should any boundary be crossed at all. I'm pretty sure you guys have a bunch of friendships. I'm part of that friendship group that y'all each have. And I feel like we've been friends for more than a decade or so. So we understand some boundaries that we should not cross just out of respect for one another. But, when you have friends, things could change, whether it could be somebody got a crush on somebody or that line of, how can I put it, physical interaction or things of that nature. That's when I think of when I think of that title. That's what I think of. So, what you guys thought? What are y'all thoughts on that? Y'all thinking?
Uh,
I'll let Don start.
no, I'm gonna let you start, big dog.
Oh, okay. You
Ooh.
passing it back. Okay. With the
I need a
layup.
hat. I wish I had a hat.
Uh, I mean, so what draws the line of friendship? So I think I don't know. It just depends on where you at. I feel like so. We've spoken on it before plenty of times, and I'm real open about it. Like when somebody owes me money, that draws the line because that tells me everything I need to know about you. Like if you're moving like that, and that really goes into also something we talked about before, like your friendships, because if someone owes you money and they're okay with burning bridges, you're more than likely 9 times out of 10 are not the only person they owe money to. You are just the one that keeps giving it to them. So people like that typically have they go through a bunch of people. Hey, let me get this, and so that's why I don't even feel guilty anymore. I'm just like, no, like you'll find it somewhere else. Somebody else will say yes, not me. I'm not that guy. So I'm stingy as fuck now with that. So excuse me, my language, YouTube. But that also just really identifies if a person was raised off of like survival or love or whatever the two are. I feel like a person raised off a survival will do anything for like to just survive, and they don't care who they cross, and they don't care if it like um, costs them their integrity. So people like that's a line for me.
Can I ask you how much money? What if it's $1?
Well, nah, that's petty. $1's petty, even though it's the principle. With me, it's always the principle. It's like, and I know everybody says that, but it really is because it's just like it's just you're showing me how you move,
Yeah.
and you're showing me that you like $5 is worth our friendship or whatever it is. It ain't gonna be $5. I ain't gonna lie, 20. Like if somebody, I mean, if you owe me 20 and then you dodge me for $20, that's weird to me. So yeah, I like feel some type of way.
I
Yeah,
think
20 for me is the cut. Like Dude, that's gas. But you know, you could have easily gave me my gas money back. My fault, Don. Go ahead. I didn't cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. I was just gonna say it's always. I think it's always the principle in certain situations
Mhm.
because shit really don't be that deep.
Hmm.
It really don't. But it's like when you just see how somebody move and you know like how genuine your heart is or your character is, and you see how that's how they moving. That's what makes you look at somebody different and just have boundaries and protect yourself. Because it's always the principle with me. It could be $1, you still ain't getting it.
Facts though.
I was taught though, if you cannot, do not lend money that you don't be that you basically that you're
Not
not
okay with losing, basically.
exact.
Hmm.
So I'm okay with losing $10 max. But if you say, "Hey, can I borrow a 20 and you know that you owe me?" Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. We might have to have some issues because, um, granted, I'm gonna let you have that 20, but like you said, it just made me look at you differently. Like, come on, don't say that you're gonna do something you don't do it. So it is the principle. So
Yeah.
I
I was just gonna say I had friends where they would ask me for money, and I'll give it to them because y'all know how giving.
was it?
Huh?
It wasn't me, was it?
No,
I'm weak as hell.
it was most male friends. The females be trying to act too strong all the time. Y'all don't ask for nothing.
Yes, we is.
Y'all don't ask for nothing. But it was my male friends, and I would give it to them. But I noticed like they would always come to me for money.
Yeah, because you're the one that gives it to him.
Yeah, so I had to stop that. But again, that's just come with boundaries because you have to learn when to just draw the line when you're a giver at the end of the day. So
Yeah. That's crazy though, as a giver, because I will say we are all givers because we that's our natural instinct to do. We don't realize until we do it a couple times that okay, now you kind of crossing the line here because you know I'm gonna do it. So of course you're gonna continue to ask for it, not realizing that I could probably be I know for me, I'll be testing to see how far a person will go, especially with
Hmm.
money. So it's kind of sad though, you know, that people are like that. Like you easily, why ask if you know you ain't gonna give it back? Just say, "Hey, can I have?" instead of "Can I borrow?" Worded is everything. So
And it's funny because, like, just the other perspective of it, they're probably not giving it back to you because they probably still owe 1,500 people before you.
ooh, touche.
So it's like,
Hey, what's? Let me ask you, what's the most money somebody owed you?
ooh,
hmm. Uh,
$20. I don't give out no more than that.
you said how
You said
much?
how much?
$20. I don't give out no more. Are we talking about friendships or just friendships? Because we talking about people we dated. I gotta.
Nah,
I'm
I'm talking
weak.
about friendships.
But just somebody that borrowed money.
Okay,
Yeah,
$20. $20.
that ain't nothing. I mean, that is something, but mine is 100. I somebody at least a 150. Yeah, somebody owe me 150. I'm just like, dang. Well, but I done heard people owe thousands. Now
Correct.
we fighting. If I don't get
Yeah.
thousands back, baby, that's a loan. That's a big loan. But 150 was like my max. So I try.
Um, Borrowing wise,
You look like oh, you pay somebody 1,000,
hell
five
no.
thousand.
Hell shit. Hey, hell no. I think what is somebody? I think somebody owes me. I know for sure somebody owes me 80. I'm trying to
80.
think. Yeah,
80?
I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody owes me 80. I'm trying to think if the 120 person ever paid me back, but I think they did, unfortunately. But
Whoa. Mm-mm.
Why does
what?
why is mine the most? I don't like that.
I don't know because I'm not giving no more than $20. If they ask, like,
Mm,
can I borrow some money? I got 20 for you. You better find the rest for somebody else. Like,
Well, that was a
that's
waste.
a good. That's a good standard. That's a good
Yeah,
little standard for to
yeah.
have.
I'm like that now with 20. 20 is like my cutoff. But when 150 was like an eye opener. I'm like, I don't never want to do this again, Jesus.
Yeah.
That I know we supposed to give if they ask, but that 150 for me was drawing the line. Like, dang, you couldn't give me that 150 back.
No,
So,
they couldn't.
That's
They
crazy.
just
People
take-
really go missing.
and I'll be bad. Look, I'm petty. I'll badge you for my money, low key. Like, hey, remember you said you was gonna pay me back on such and such day? Today's the day. You think you think you're gonna have that money? Yeah. And it depends on who it is. If I know somebody really needed it, like that 20, I'm not gonna badger them. But that 150, oh yeah, I was badgering.
Yeah, you said when you get paid on this date, you got to
Yeah.
pay me. It's this day. What the is going on?
Where's my
And
money?
they get mad. They think you being petty. Oh, you petty over this. It wasn't little when you needed it.
Okay, facts. I am petty for it. Get it here.
It's
So
mine, nigga.
money is definitely a line, a draw in the line, or how you want to a line drawer.
stealing.
We're
That's
drawing lines.
What'd you say, Don?
stealing.
Oh yeah.
Stealing for sure.
You know what's crazy? Friends stealing. I've never really had a friend steal from me before. I'm lying. Yes, I have. I'm lying. Yeah, I have.
Who?
Say that on here.
Do I know? Like,
Defamation of character.
Yeah, it's how they did it though. It wasn't.
Do I know them?
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
It
damn.
was like, was it money? No. It was. They was trying to hustle me. Does that make sense? It was a
Yeah.
hustle, and so I caught on like, nah, you can't do that. They did apologize for that, but ever since then, I just know that.
Yeah, they try to get over.
Yeah, you one of them. You definitely one of them. So never again will I lend that person anything or allow them to get away with what they got away with. But they definitely try to hustle me. So yeah, it's not a good feeling either. So that's I cut them off. I was about to, but because years were invested, it was just like, I forgive you. I'm learning not to cut people off too soon. I'm really learning that because y'all know I'm the cutoff queen, but I'm learning because there's years invested. I'll just love you from a distance. We still cool, but I just know where I stand with you.
I already know who it is.
Okay, Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, right. We already said
She's using all the context clues. They're just she's like, all right, connecting the dots and shit.
Yeah.
Have somebody stole from y'all before?
No, because I whip that ass. I'm still
Damn.
Nah, for
I'm weak.
real. It got like that though. It did get like that though. It did. A couple slaps did happen. It did get like that though. Don't you ever in your life do that? Like, I think it's weird to steal. My
Yeah,
part.
It is.
I lose so much respect for people that steal.
Yeah.
Like, especially for me. Like,
Yeah.
no.
Have I had someone steal? I think I've had someone steal, but they will never admit it. But that's the annoying part about it. But I knew they did it because
It's
I'm like, this shit ain't. It's
Like-
yeah, for real though. Like, and you gotta also I don't want to say this person is a drug addict because it's not that, but when a person does drugs, like, I don't know, to a certain extent, you got to think that it's something like mischievous about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then like that situation happened where I'm like, oh, this shit's gone, and it could be no one else but you. Oh, I promise you. But if I see them, well, luckily I live here now. But if I see them, I would definitely bitch smack them. I ain't seen them since.
So I got a question. So would y'all cut a friend off if they try to talk to your ex?
Yes.
Yeah, because what you now you make me look at you like, was you already plotting? I mean, I ain't got no exes.
Probably.
Future reference if I did, like, were you plotting to do that? Because what what do you get? Why do you get pleasure out of dating my leftovers?
Yeah, it's
That,
definitely weird.
that's weird. And you a funny person, and I can't mess with you. That's an easy cutoff. Yep. And then once I cut you off, go ahead and have at it. Like I ain't got a problem. But if that is where your heart is, then you're weird. You're a weirdo. What did you get out of even? Why are you looking at them? That makes me wonder. Were you looking at them during the relationship? So
I
yeah.
agree. Yeah, that is definitely weird as hell. It actually reminds me of the situation that I completely forgot about. But damn, and I don't think I ever even have I ever told anybody this? But so like a while, I can't remember how old I was. Probably like in my early 20s. Like this girl that used to talk to like my older brother, um, was like coming on to me so strong. It was crazy. And I was like, because I thought she looked familiar. I mean, but I never seen them together or nothing like that. But I thought she looked familiar, and I'm like, you look a little familiar. And then she was like, yeah, so and so your brother, right? And I'm like, yeah, yeah, we used to like talk, da 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 da, but we never did anything. And just trying to be like, well, I like you and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, nah, girl, that's weird, bro. Like you used to, I mean, you was just talking to him, and now you trying to come for the younger brother that's like 5 years younger. Like that's
Yeah. She said I'm trying to keep it in the family.
yeah. I'm like, you weird girl, block. I don't think I ever even told my brother that, but she didn't matter, so I wasn't point in bringing it up. But I was like, this is crazy.
Brother.
I had
He said,
a
he
situation
said,
like that, but I don't want to get too deep in details. I don't know if my sister will end up watching this. But somebody that went to y'all school, tried to holler at me back in my early 20s. And then, I didn't pay him no attention because he wasn't worth my time. So, like, I want to say a couple years after that, he hollered at my sister. Now, me and my sister had this conversation. Now, beloved, you know how my sister is. And just tell you it didn't go well. They ended up dating. So,
oh wow,
I know who it is. That's messy. You
yeah,
weird.
I looked at people different. I will say that. And I was like, all right, I guess.
yeah, that's weird to me. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
It's giving since I couldn't have the sibling.
Yeah,
If I could have the older sibling, let's go to the thing.
that's literally the same exact situation. Except they went through with it. Like that's crazy.
Like,
I
when I
that
said
feels
it
so
didn't matter,
weird to me.
it would be different. He didn't try to holler at me, whatever, whoopie woo, but
Yeah,
come on, bro. Yeah.
And then why do you feel
I get
comfortable doing that? Like, why do you? I just don't get it.
but I mean,
So
certain
I
people foundationally they just don't
care.
feel shit like that is wrong. Yeah,
Yeah, they don't feel like that shit is wrong. And that's fine. You can move how you want to move. I just
yeah,
know where to keep it. So,
exactly.
I think if you've had feelings for a friend, that boundary is. I'm thinking of boundaries like that. That boundary is crossed. I'm not talking about like a baby crush. I'm talking about like full on feelings like, hey, let's start a relationship. Let's do this. We do this. Or y'all actually had one in the boundary that I don't think y'all can come back from that.
Not from a full blown relationship. I don't think so. I mean, obviously everything's a case by case basis, but it's just like it's too weird for real. Like you can't, then they can't be around your next. You know what I mean? So it's like they just got to be gone. Like once you cross that line of relationship and like all that, like you got to be willing to accept that if it don't work out, then that person might not be in your life no more. I think you should acknowledge that going into any relationship.
yeah, period.
That's why you should like think about that when you're really supposed to think, do I just for some potentially temporary emotion or temporary dopamine?
Agreed. Because after that, what if it don't work out? Then y'all stuck.
Yeah.
So when you tell your future spouse, hey man, Me and such used to date. I ain't gonna lie. I wish my spouse would. You did what? You gotta cut them off. Somebody's still gonna have a little bit of feeling right there.
Yeah, it's always gonna be a little. It's gonna be something there.
Yeah. Yep.
And don't let you get mad at the spouse, and then they start talking to them like about it, and you know what I mean. And that's more of a connection. So it's like that's how stuff we kind of was like, oh, I kind of miss it over here. How it was type shit.
That's
That is.
I don't know. I just I feel like there can be a lot of boundaries that some people might not think are boundaries at all. They just feel like, well, if you communicate it, you know, then you're good. But it's the
Principle, everything.
why do it?
Sure. Right. It's because people, like you said, think they can jump back to what it was. Like, no, because once the heart gets involved, feelings get involved, sex gets involved.
Yep. Yes.
We're not going back to what it was. Like I'm a person that had a few crushes on friends. Friends had crushes on me. But those people I never crossed lines with because I know once it's crossed, this friendship could be done. Now I did cross a line with a friend, and our friendship is done.
You know what's crazy, and I know who that is. That's crazy to me because I don't even think that particular person was your type. I think you.
What? Really?
You talking about in high school?
Who we talking about? High school. I know you ain't talking about
Yeah.
What I want to call it right now.
A, start with an A.
Who is we talking about?
You putting it all out there.
I ain't say no names.
Shoot, somebody you can connect some dots.
He was part of the group.
High school?
Yeah, we went to school with him, Shawty.
Oh shit! Now I want to know
A.
our class.
Our class.
I'm about to text you.
Oh, I know who. I know who.
Yeah.
You start with an A. Put it in the group chat. Because I'm thinking of somebody else.
I'm wondering who I'm thinking. I'm about to put it.
How you do that?
Let me put it. On our phone. Oh, my bad.
It's right.
My bad.
It's around.
Oh. I'm done. First of all, that person I was never going to date. Who wrote that?
I did.
That's fam.
Not
That's
that person?
fam. Hell no.
I don't know, not your. I think I know who you're talking about. No, not him. But them two was friends though.
Oh, okay.
Lord.
They both big.
Girl, I know you're talking about.
Hey,
Friends.
I thought y'all was close. I thought that was.
can you put it in the group chat so I can know who this shit sending me on the brain twister?
Yeah, put it in, Don. Put it in because I can't do it.
The person he put in the group chat, that person did like me. That was never gonna happen. So, but we never crossed that line. We still great. That's my best friend. Now, that other one.
Yeah, put it in. Like, type it.
I need to know because I'm over here brain twisted. I'm trying
This
to
is what you talking about.
That's that bourbon.
I'm weak. Nah, just shoot. I'll be forgetting people. I'll be trying to forget all the people that don't matter to me no more.
I thought you was talking about the second person.
Who the hell is this? Hold on. That's a girl. The girl?
Light skin.
No,
Girl or
His
dude?
name start with an A.
You already put his name in here.
It start with a D.
No.
Get
Oh, that one. Oh,
First,
I didn't see the first one. My bad.
okay. The first one, yeah, we.
Oh, I forgot about him. I forgot about. Dang, what he doing? That's crazy.
Where are the kids?
What are you doing? Right, I ain't seen him in forever. But you are cloud. Get off the chat now. As soon as you said D, I knew.
Like, what?
I knew. I want to talk about them.
Yeah, y'all naming people I'm like irrelevant.
I'm weak.
Nah, but I just thought that was one of the bros. So it's like some of them people, and you, I was a witness. You did have a lot of people that was your bros, sisters that tried to cross that line.
Yeah.
And you said,
You had the whole damn core wanting you.
man, listen.
I'm weak.
Don't give him a chance.
I really think most of my friends had a crush on me. I ain't gonna hold you. Men and women.
It
So-
might be though, y'all.
Oh no,
I'm
no.
weak. I'm weak.
I'm sus.
Well, there's one. But I'm weak. But I actually had that a lot too. Like a lot of the females that I'm close with, they used to have crushes on me, and I never knew. They'll bring it up. They'll be like, "Yeah, you know, like I back when whoopty whoop." I'm like, "Oh, for real?" Like, I don't know, but yeah. But be happy that line was never crossed. Probably won't be cool with them.
Mm-mm.
Oh, really?
I mean, or it could be, but probably not. I mean, like we were just saying, like
What?
What?
Me?
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, and it's some people that we have dated where it's like, well, for me, it's like, damn, we could have just stayed friends because why did I waste my time with this type of thing? For real.
I agree.
You said, what Lil Wayne say? I'm sorry, it's one of my favorite lines he ever said. He said, one minute she love me, next minute she hate me. That's 2 minutes of my time she done wasted.
2 minutes is crazy.
Like, but you don't wasted 2 minutes of my time.
Right.
Time is money. But anyway, I'm sorry. I just had, that line always comes to my head when I think of like somebody wasting somebody's time.
I feel that.
So while we sitting here being honest, one of y'all's friends I crossed that line with.
Yeah.
Did I tell you?
I know. Yeah, you did.
Oh.
I know.
Oh yeah,
We're not telling him though.
I already know.
I was about to blurt out a little hint, but I was shut up.
I already know who.
Okay, but it was one of them things where it was like,
It was one of them days where let's go.
like,
Hey, bro, I just be chilling. I don't got no escapade like that.
I'm weak. Sometimes you just do something and then you just keep.
Yeah, yeah. But the crazy thing is when you told me, I said,
I'm weak. Gotta watch them motherfucker to sneaking off.
"Oh my god, I swear for days."
oh, I calm down. Let me stop lying.
Yeah, you ain't calm down. I think you have.
The most recent thing, I mean, it's not outrageous, but we definitely shouldn't have crossed that line. But
I feel you on that.
other than that, yeah, I calm down.
There's been I wasn't friends with certain individuals, so I can't really say, but I feel that though. I feel like once that line is crossed, especially how deep it is, you can't go back over that line. It's a wrap. And then you have to think, did I make a mistake? Was it worth it? And would I go back and do it again? Would I cross back over the line and do it again? So
My answer is yes.
damn.
Weak as hell. I mean, the heart knows what the heart wants what the heart wants. So you feel me? If you feel like
Said yes, I was not expecting that. I was about to say no. You said yeah. That's crazy.
I mean, we don't live with regrets, right?
No, I think I just be too afraid for stuff. Like I'm too timid
You are
for
timid.
certain stuff. Yeah, I mean certain stuff I'll try, yeah, but most times I'll be like, nah, I'm too scared. I don't think
What
I'm
are you, what are you scared of? The person or
because
Uncertainty.
I'm afraid of what I'm so awkward and a weirdo. Y'all know this. I'm afraid of what the outcome is after the fact. Like I overthink a lot and I be like, oh damn, what if this happened? What is like I'm afraid of the outcome of the income.
I mean,
Well, you gotta just be okay with whatever outcome.
Nah, my mind somebody in my head is gonna be like, yeah, chick, you should have did that. And it's gonna be reminding me for the rest of my life. I don't think I want to go through that.
Oh, you gotta shut them up.
what? Situations to that. Like, yeah, you can sit there and think about that. And that's when you put boundaries in place
Yeah.
and be like, let's not even cross this line because we can mess up something that we don't know where this is going. Or you can just take a risk and you never know where it might end up. It might be the love of your life.
That's
You
true.
know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I'm done. I can't do that no more. But if back in the day, you're funny. If back in the day I could have, you're right, Don. I probably would have took a couple more risks. Like, yeah, let me just try something. But then because of the type of person I was back then, if I felt kind of odd or there was a shift, I would let them people go. It would have been a cutoff. So yeah. So I'm good now, but just the thought, you're right. I probably should have just crossed a couple boundaries here and there just to test the waters. But yeah, I never did that. Never. Have you ever crossed the boundary?
With the no, because I'm good at keeping that separate, honestly. And if I don't know if I see you as like a best friend or something, it's hard for me to, not see you as that and cross it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, especially if it's like tenure there or something like that, I'm like, it's plenty of other shit to see. I ain't got to do that.
Facts. I agree. If there's like years invested and we're not crossing that boundary.
Oh, no.
Brother or sister.
Right.
Especially because it's like just for temporary dopamine, though. That's what I'm like.
Oh, that's deep.
Basically, judgment is clouded. Basically, when you're sitting there expressing feelings with a friend, where y'all not thinking logically, and it's very intense, intoxicating, actually.
I'm drunk off this shit.
Pretty much. But if you start to work on yourself and certain things, to leave that shit alone and don't cross boundaries.
Facts.
Yeah, funny.
So I had to talk myself out of some shit this past week.
I'm glad you won. There you go. Mental power.
Yeah.
Y'all.
What's another line in a friendship? I think we've talked about like believe it or not. Like I can't be friends with someone that doesn't believe in God.
Right.
I almost feel like I could because I can be having acquaintances with anybody, but like if you're just also because I know like I feel like it's an opportunity to get them to believe, but I feel like all the time like that ain't my place. I don't want to be that person that makes somebody that stubborn, make that the basis of like the friendship. You know what I mean? And I know it don't have to be, but it's just gonna be hard for me to like really vibe with somebody that just don't have that faith. I'm like, then what the hell do you believe in? And it can't be something good. So, and if you don't believe in nothing at all, then you're just like a shell. You don't have a soul. So it's like, why would I align myself with that?
I don't know. I feel like I have, and I probably still could. I just feel like again a boundary still would be set. Like, say for instance, somebody invited me to what is it, the mausoleum, the mosque or something. I'll probably be a little bit hesitant because I don't know.
What is that?
It's like a temple,
For what religion?
like Catholics or
Okay.
not Catholics,
Oh.
like different, different other people pray in.
Is it like Buddhism or like Islam or something?
Buddhism,
Not Buddhism. I'm weak.
or Islam.
Actually, I low key used to be interested in Buddhism. To be completely
You
honest,
look like you would be into that. So you do
what
know
does that mean? What does that mean?
because you're like you seem more spiritual, like earthly,
Yeah, correct.
like incarnation. So with that line cross, like I wouldn't, if they was to invite, I'll be like, no, I'm good. But you could come to church though, and if they be like, no, I'm good, I'll be like, I mean, that's cool. I pray for you. You feel me? I also had to learn though to also be careful with that because
People can take offense to that.
Yeah, and I've been in situations where I have offended and vice versa. But I just learned to respect the person. That necessarily does not mean I have to honor your beliefs, but I respect you as an individual, and I'm gonna just pray for you because how do I know that God didn't lead me in your life to pray for you and to lead you to Christ?
Yeah.
That's just me. So I'm not opposed to. We're just not the best of friends.
Correct. That's what I was saying too. I'm like, they could be an acquaintance, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, I'm not talking to you at all because you don't believe in God. It ain't nothing like that. It's just more so, can I be close with you? Probably not.
It's gonna be some debates. Who want to debate? I ain't got to debate with you.
Yeah, and I ain't got time to be trying to tell you why God is good and why you should have faith. Like that's just like if I gotta teach you that, if you are beyond. And I know I shouldn't even be judging and saying that, but it's just like that. I feel like that's hard to. It's like you have it or you don't.
Right.
You. I'm not gonna lie, Shani. You are correct with that. Either you have it or you don't. And God will leave that, will lay it on those people that want to. You know what I'm saying? You have to want.
And then they even say like, you know, in the Bible or whatever, like Jesus even said that, like, you know, you just got to identify those people and like separate yourself from them because they'll, you know, add, you know, in my terms, bad vibes to like your energy. And then like, it's okay. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm so friendly with everybody. I want like, just because I'm a believer in God and Jesus, I have to embrace everybody. No, it's not like that. Like, if it's someone that like you can tell is like not a believer, and there's people out there that's going to be like that. You are allowed to separate yourself from that and not look bad in Jesus' eyes.
I agree. That is that a boundary for me? There is some boundaries right there. I'm just not, like I said, I'm not going. If you invite me to a mass or whatever, I'm just ain't going. But yeah, I agree.
See, what crazy part, the thing about me is, I low-key would want to go just to see like what they're doing in there. That's just me. Just like I'm not going to get persuaded to believe this shit, but it is interesting. I always like to see what people believe in and what gets them to, you know, actually believe in what the hell they're seeing.
I don't want to be. I don't even want to be in the midst of that because I don't know what God you're praying to. So I don't even want to tap into. I don't even want to be up in there. I don't know what God you're praying to. So
That's
I
the way
don't
to
even
look
want
at
to be.
But I mean, I gotta pray to their God. Why they pray to theirs? Like, I'm just sit here and witness this. I'm sorry.
They're gonna be like, nigga, excuse my language. Get on your knees and bow your head. That's what I'm saying. Like some of them, they don't play. Take your shoes off. Get on your knees and bow your head. But I will say this: my respect for those that do that. Yeah, exactly. So I do have respect for those that do that because you could tell that they take their faith seriously. And I feel like as believers, as Christians, some of us don't do that. We just think, well, God hears our heart and hears our head. We're good to go. But Are we actually taking the initiative to get on our knees and pray like these ones that don't believe? Like, I do have respect in that area. Like, they really are dedicated. Washing their heads and hands and stuff. Like, we
And
don't, well, we
that's
just,
why well, two things. One, because that's why it's like actually a thing right now where a lot of people, let's say overseas, they're more gravitating towards like Islam versus Christianity, and like it's like people question, well, why instead of this, and it's like Christianity, like it's not as a, I guess it's not protected as it used to be in a sense. Like that's what they believe, that because the people that are Christians, like we're saying right now, they don't take it seriously. Like they let people, you know, disrespect God, they make a mockery out of it and stuff, and like versus like in Islam, like they take that seriously. Like you'll get, you know, they just don't. They practice what they're supposed to practice and actually like take it seriously. Versus like here, and this is what like my pastor talks about a lot of times too. Is like everybody likes to dabble in it, but not really do it. And that's a little bit where I'm at because I'm like trying to transition. Because that's it's like a whole different lifestyle. Like it's not the way you're used to like existing. So, but you have to want to go on that journey to like really fully indulge in like, you know, your relationship with Jesus and all that. So, but people don't really want to take the steps to do that. They just want to say a prayer here and there, or like, you know, or even if they go to church on Sunday, they're not like going out and practicing what they learned and like, you know what I mean? Or it's not really doing anything for them, but they just doing it just to say that they believe, but it's not really, not fully going in there.
I agree. I don't know. I think I gotta improve on my boundaries because I don't really have that many boundaries. Or like, I will say this: your friends, because you know how you talk to me. Like I'm big on tone. Like I feel like if you can't communicate properly your emotions, and granted, I'm not perfect. But to come out like very rude and disrespectful because you don't agree with something I agree with, or you just having a bad day or whatever, really determines what type of person you are. You don't never know somebody until they are in their angry state of mind, or until you get into an argument, or that you don't want to be bothered. Then I don't know. That's a boundary for me. I want you to at least know how to communicate that you're angry, but if you come at me out of a bag in disrespectful, rude, then yeah, I'm gonna have to like let you go. That's a boundary for me. It's how you communicate towards me. I don't like all that yelling.
Yeah.
You don't like all that hooting and hollering.
Yeah, hooting and hollering. Like you ain't gotta do all that. I think Don, was it me? No, that was not me and you. That was me and your I'm not gonna be petty. We had said that if it gets to a point where we hit each other, then we shouldn't be friends.
That's true.
I agree.
It's physical. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's toxic. It's chaos.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, in the past, I've gotten into fights with people and been friends afterwards. I mean, with men, it's a little different because like y'all can just.
That's a double.
You said what?
That's a double standard. Don't put your hands on
each other. What is y'all touching on each other for?
What?
No, each other for like.
I mean, if you get into, I mean, just because like with men is different. Like if you feel some type of feel like you have to like it's an ego thing or a pride thing. So men get into more fights. You know what I mean? So yeah,
y'all still use y'all's words and have real conversations, like she's saying.
Yeah. But it's just, I mean, that's always been the thing. Is you know, it's the macho thing. Like, whatever. It's just kind of like I don't know. It's different there. It's hereditary. It's biological. Whatever.
It's time
like,
to
it's just
time to change it.
You trying to change our biology? What are we?
Yeah.
Gonna say we are going to become women?
Like generational curses, because that's what that is.
I agree. No,
yeah.
And I agree. So like one of the it's crazy because we like off of what Beloved was just saying about the way people talk. That's one of the things I'm trying to break myself so bad of, because in my family, oh my God, like my family is full of aggressive people, and it took a long time to realize like how that has came to me in a sense. So I can be aggressive in like ways I'm weak.
No, I ain't even talking about. I'm talking about me too. It's
Oh yeah,
when you come from a family like that, you have to unlearn it. Like,
yeah, and that's difficult.
yeah,
It's difficult. And that's, I know. And then another episode we had talked about like the LSD, and all that. And like tripping before, that really did actually open my eyes to a lot of my habits. So that actually really helped. Just saying. That really helped kick off my like consciousness awareness. But yeah, trying to unlearn it, because it's hard. Like try to catch yourself in it, and then I realized, like, my mom. I realized I have a lot of my mom's like negative traits in a sense. So I'm like, oh God, I gotta fix this. Like I'm not trying to be like that. So it's like, I don't know, it's crazy trying to change your habits, but I am trying to like catch myself and not be like, I don't know, it's hard to even explain. Like I said, aggressive in certain ways, and like when I'm trying to explain something, to not like come across as, because I'm real straightforward. So a lot of people can take that as me being very, I don't know, rude. And I guess a lot of times it's my tone. So that's why I'm trying to like in real time acknowledge what tone I'm using when I'm talking to people. Because a lot of times I don't even think about my tone at all. I'm just saying what comes to my mind.
So I have a question for you.
Mhm.
When you had those conversations, do you ever think about taking a pause before you respond?
Yeah, I think sometimes I pause, but is it like a productive pause? No. It's a pause like, all right, I probably just did too much. Let me
It's
chill.
not a pause where it's like, okay, let me calm down before I yell at this person. Let me get my emotions regulated.
But it's not even, but it's like, because I don't yell, because that's the thing. I don't ever really raise my voice. Yeah, and it's the delivery. So I can deliver things in a softer way. That's what I'm saying. But I feel like people shouldn't be so fucking thin-skinned that I gotta.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Wait. That's the battle I face. I'm sorry, but
yeah, you have to come off more compassionate. You have to be more compassionate towards people and gentle.
What'd you say, Beloved?
I said thin skin is crazy.
Because I feel like I get it. I get both ends. But I do feel like some people just be so thin-skinned, especially today in the world. Like everybody's so thin-skinned, and like you can't say that. It's like when you're saying the truth, it's very offensive to people. Like
It depends.
everyone's used to you just buttering up and lying them. But I do understand, like I can't be. It's the way I deliver the truth. I can't like deliver it in a malicious way. I won't even think I'm coming off as malicious, but apparently my delivery is in the eyes of some people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's why it's difficult, because I'm like, I don't even feel like I'm being mean, but they're like,
well, it is the way you deliver, but also a lot of people have insecurities. So whatever you're saying to them, it could trigger something else that has nothing to do with you. It depends on the situation.
True.
So communication is key.
But I'm trying to work on my delivery.
I'm working on it too, but I need other people to work on it with me. Like, if I'm working on it, you need to work.
People don't want to work on shit though. That's the thing. People do not like working on things. They don't want to acknowledge anything and work on it. They just want everybody to dance around their bullshit.
And that's fine. Then don't expect me to be around you. I think that I'm at the age where I like peace.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around all that. I'm learning myself how to communicate properly. But don't make me get around you, and now I'm still relearning how to communicate properly because you don't know how to communicate. Now I got to start all over. So it's like I cherish peace. If you are not at least trying to work on it, then just go ahead and move on. Like,
yeah,
there's no purpose in us talking. I don't get it. That's easy cut off. So Yeah, but I don't have that many boundaries. What's this?
Cut.
Cut it out.
Scissors. You see, that's the easy cutoff.
Throw the deuces up
Yeah.
to them.
Let's see how you need to cut it. You remember Bev doing that karaoke at that one little bar we was at?
What did we sing? Did we
That
sing?
song, Cut It. Yeah. You remember
Oh,
at that little on
Yeah,
the east
I
side, that
remember
little
that.
bar we was at
Was
that
that-
one time.
New Year's?
No, was that for
St.
my
Patrick's Day. St.
Oh,
Patrick's Day.
birthday? Was that St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah,
I think so.
We
'Cause I remember I was wearing green.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh, this was when we went downtown.
Mhm.
correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the times I came up there. It was like a couple years ago.
Yeah. Oh,
Cut it. Y'all was lit as fuck. Cut it. Cut it. I got videos of that. I gotta find out.
Good times. Good times.
yeah. I heard the good time.
Love karaoke.
Say that again, I ain't been to karaoke in forever.
Yeah, we about to do that. Probably this weekend. The foods are coming down. Mark Christian.
What?
Yeah,
We
this weekend's Friday.
oh,
So you didn't say nothing?
Oh shit! I didn't know y'all would have came. Shit, I really didn't
I'll
think
be out
so.
of town.
Are you
I
gonna be
know.
gone this weekend?
Oh, where you
I'm
going?
never gonna see y'all no more.
Oh,
Like,
wait.
I can't see y'all no more. I can't do nothing no more. Like, I'm not gonna see y'all. Where you
I
going?
go to Detroit for a festival,
My God.
What festival?
Afro Beats.
Oh shit! Yeah. You
Oh.
said that. I remember that. That's lit.
Who you
I
going
was about
with?
to say, everybody went with for freaking Chris Brown.
Oh yeah,
Y'all thought that's what she was saying.
now, that was
Going
2
with.
weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, y'all was gonna see. Y'all did go see Chris Brown.
Yeah, that was lit. It was lit. I still gotta catch you up about that though.
Yeah, you know, I'm saying and Chris Brown. You went.
Why are people so? Please answer me this. Why are people so geeked over this Chris Brown tour right now? Because I've seen Chris Brown in concert twice before, and it's just like people weren't as geeked as they are to go to this Dumb Breezy Bowl. I'm like, what is the difference?
Oh, I don't know. He's a regular ass artist to me, but it was a good concert though.
Everybody's geeking harder than they ever geeked like for Chris Brown's
Yeah.
concerts right now,
They are.
and I'm like, why? What's different than before? Yeah, because I went to go see him when I remember he had came. It was like him and two others, Trey Songz and Tyga. It was all three of them. And I remember going to see them in Cincinnati.
That was
Yeah.
trash.
Like, no, Trey Songz is fire.
I mean, Tyga's fire. It's just like it was mostly like it was Trey Songz versus Chris Brown type shit.
Oh, okay. Where did Tiger was he the
Tyga
middle?
was the opener.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't like his song, so it's just like
Tyga got some bangers.
Two. Two babies.
what songs are those?
Few.
You like Machine Gun Kelly, so you like him.
What does that mean?
I'm just saying they both the aesthetics.
What?
You like Kid Ink, don't you?
The aesthetics?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like he ain't like one of my favorites, but I can listen to him. I don't mind him.
Okay.
What is the aesthetics? Like I'm interested
I don't
in that.
know, like how they sound. I wish there was a particular genre for them. I can't describe it, but they definitely have similar
But
aesthetics.
I like everything though.
You do have an acquired ear. That is right.
I can enjoy any type of music except for heavy metal. We already had that conversation.
Yeah.
But I can admire anything, especially once I know like what it's trying to get across, what the purpose is. Then I just enjoy it for what it is. Sit back and enjoy the ride. But who were we talking about? Who was I can't remember the
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown song. Oh, Tyga. Yeah, Tyga got some good songs. But like the Chris Brown versus Trey Songz thing, it was cool because it was like they both did their own thing, and then like at the end, it was like a battle. Damn near like they had one side of the stage, and he'll perform a hit song, and then they'll go to Black on that side, and then the other one will come up and perform their hits. It was tight.
Interesting.
But it's like now everybody's geeking so hard. Like I'm seeing people like these girls going crazy.
Y'all learned the Chris Brown dance.
I do want to learn it low key. They're actually doing this thing. They're doing this thing this weekend. Like they're trying to get a whole bunch of black folks for somebody's birthday. It ain't even nobody famous, but it's just like Black Nashville thing that I'm in on Facebook. But they be trying to look out for each other. So I definitely wanted to go down there just to be a part of that and learn it. It's about to be a big ass group of people learning the dance, but them dances getting long. Shit.
What's on your mind, beloved?
I love y'all life. I love my life too. Y'all just out doing it. I ain't been nowhere. I haven't been nowhere, y'all.
Why you ain't traveled nowhere? What's stopping you?
Just working. Just working.
You get like every other weekend off. I don't know.
Well, I wish you would have said something about Nashville. Maybe somebody would have.
I did not know. Well, to be honest with you, it's Christian's birthday, so that was his thing. But I did not think to. I don't know why I didn't think.
I've been telling you to come to Columbus since May.
And I said that September, right?
Did you?
I don't know.
I
said
I don't know.
if I can get over this drive, I will be there every other
That ain't that far. That's easy.
I for some reason like I can't drive unless I have a passenger like my second eyes. I can't drive like past 30 minutes because something going on with my brain is just be like.
Well, listen to a podcast or something and keep it pushing. That's what I do. You gotta be engaged and like when I'm driving a long distance, I'm not focused on like driving. I'm focused on I'm listening to new albums, you know what I mean, or like listen to a podcast like where I'm enjoying that aspect of the drive. Versus when you're just sitting there focused on driving, that makes drives miserable.
Touche. Yeah, it does.
And long.
I just need every weekend off because I can do better. I just wish I need every weekend off.
But you got every other, and that's better than a lot of people got.
Yeah, touche.
That definitely means you could plan a weekend to go somewhere. You just gotta plan it.
So when are you? We'll talk about this after this. I forgot we still on this podcast.
I'm weak. We got to draw the line.
Nah, for real. You're right.
Well, we can wrap this up because we're reaching about the hour point anyway. So, everyone, thank you for tuning in to another great episode of Three Takes. If you like the conversation we had today, go ahead and do me a favor and like, subscribe, comment, and share like the ticker says on the bottom. Also, go ahead and give us a follow on Instagram at Three Takes. Give Beloved a follow at Beloved's Music, the Don at _Sci-Fi, and myself at Big Dude Shawnee. We appreciate everyone that listens to us. Thank you. Remember to stay focused, stay the course, embrace your journey, and stay blessed.